G'day everybody, it's Daz here from my Aussie Gardening Kitchen, and I've been getting a lot of comments about how white my cauliflower looks and how compact the heads are. And there's quite simply one thing that I do every season without fail, and that one thing always gives me the most beautiful white cauliflower heads. So today I'm going to show you what I do, so if you don't know about it you can do it yourself. So yeah, let's have a look. It's awesome. So the most common thing that I do is I use a peg, a clothes peg. I believe my friends overseas call them clothespins, but yeah, a peg. All it takes is one peg per plant, and it's just a simple process of grabbing the leaves and folding the leaves over each other. Once I've got them folded over each other, I'll make a crease in one of them so I can have a nice little crease on top like that, and I'll peg it with the clothes peg and done. I've got my cauliflower beautifully covered up away from the sun, and that nice tight head is going to grow and expand and stay tight, and more importantly it's going to stay white. You're going to get the most beautiful white head of cauliflower in the end. It's just great. Another method you can do is to tie them, and you quite simply pull all the leaves up over the head, and then above the head tie that rope around it and tie it off into a knot. And then your cauliflower head is protected from the sun and the elements, and again it's going to grow inside and stay nice and white. It's going to stay compact and not come out into little shoots. If you do start to see it coming out into little shoots from the top, that generally means that it must be getting too big and too old, and it needs to be picked because it's going to start going to seed. Now obviously you're going to want to eat it, so you need to pick it before then, but if you did want to grow your own cauliflower seeds, you just let the cauliflower head go to seed. It's eventually going to grow into little sprouts coming out the top, which will have flowers, and eventually you can collect seeds and away you go. Now I do believe that the process of tying the leaves over the heads is called blanching, very similar to celery. It's really advisable that when you grow celery that you get some cardboard or newspaper, but I use cardboard here, and I put it up around the stalks and tie it off. It keeps the sun from beating down on the celery, and it makes sure the celery stalks have a nice sweet celery flavour and they don't go too bitter from the sun. The cauliflower has something in it, I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'll pop it on the screen right now, and that pretty much reacts to the sunlight, and that causes the cauliflower to start going brown on the outside. So that's why I like to cover them over and use the pegs or the rope, but honestly I never tie them up. I just use the good old clothes peg, and it does the job nicely every single season. How cool is this? Beautiful head of cauliflower. Now I did leave it a little bit long to pick because I wanted to record the video, and I've been waiting for the rain to stop for a few days. So finally I'm out here, I'm picking this, and man, this is going straight into the kitchen, and the family are going to enjoy this tonight. Oh yeah, all these leaves, they go to the chickens. As you can see, some of the skeletons here, the chickens have already been pecking at it through the wire. That's fine by me. It's the outer leaves, and they get a little bonus now while we have ours. Win-win. I hope that was a handy little hint for you into getting yourself some nice white cauliflower heads. If you wouldn't mind, I would love for you to watch this video on the screen right now. This video here is about my broccoli and brassicas and when they bolt, and how you can actually use the broccoli or the brassicas after they've bolted, including collecting seeds. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time in the next video. Bye for now.